Open primaries and ranked choice voting. That's a national movement that already has some states and cities on board, with Colorado voters likely to consider it this November. Now take a look at this viewer email we received. It reads, "I am an unaffiliated voter and I would like the option to vote for some Republican nominees and some Democratic nominees. But I've been sent two separate ballots giving the option to only vote in full one way or the other, or my vote will not count. That does not sound like freedom to choose." That very issue is what the open primary, or all candidate primary as it's also known, and ranked choice voting proposes to tackle. And a lot of updates and developments on this ballot initiative since my last report.
For those of you who don't know, Colorado has a signature collection process. We're going to turn on that today.
This week, the signature gathering launched for Initiative 310, open primaries and ranked choice voting. Clearing state Supreme Court challenges, now ready to collect over 124,000 signatures across Colorado to land on your ballot this November.
Within the dominant party in that district, most people have no choice.
That's ex-DaVita CEO Kent Thiry, the wealthy backer and Denver businessman behind this movement, which would upend the way Colorado conducts elections.
Now we're fighting for the right to have a meaningful vote, to actually get to choose between competing ideas.
Open primaries would mean one ballot with all candidates, regardless of party, and the top four vote getters would then advance to the general election, where they could be ranked in order of preference. Over 50% of Colorado voters are not registered with the two major parties. Proponents argue that's why it's time for a change.
The biggest voting bloc here in Colorado and in the military veteran community that I come from is registered independents. And so if we don't have election systems that allow registered independents to meaningfully participate, then we don't have democracy.
But this whole campaign could be stalled before it starts. Overall, the major parties are against the idea since it would lessen their influence. And a last-minute amendment to a state elections bill this year would indefinitely delay ranked choice voting until certain criteria are met. Despite a push to get Governor Polis to veto the legislation, he signed it into law last week, releasing this statement saying he would work to implement any voter-passed initiative on voting processes no later than the 2028 election cycle. That amendment was added by State House Democrat Emily Sirota. She never responded to my request for an interview, but did speak to our sister station in Denver.
I really think this ballot measure is a solution in search of a problem. We have incredible election systems here in the state of Colorado.
Defending her amendment, which Governor Polis says was included, quote, without proper stakeholding.
It's really a very reasonable thing to do.
Now, I'm told people in southern Colorado could be seeing these signature gatherers for the initiative as early as this weekend. And speaking of which, if you are voting in this year's primary, recommended you mail in your ballot by June 17th. Otherwise, plan to drop it off or vote in person.